Good morning, guys, and welcome to day 2 of Los Angeles. So we are up in Adam. We had our morning adventure of going to the store because we didn't do it yesterday, and then we just made breakfast, and we're getting ready to head out. We gotta get dressed and such, but we're gonna go to the Sky Slide, which just opened here in LA not too long ago, and we're gonna do the observation deck and slide down a story. And yeah, so pretty excited to start our day. So we made it to the observation deck and the Sky Slide, only to be told that once again we don't have reservations. So yeah, that's the highlight of today. We don't have reservations. So we're gonna go grab lunch and then come back and do it a little bit later. But yeah, I'm excited to do the Sky Slide. It looks pretty awesome from Jimmy Kimmel. I'll link it below if you haven't seen the video. It's hilarious. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. And yeah, we're just gonna go hang out, walk around a little bit. Well, I finally made it, guys. I made it into my picture in front of the Hollywood sign. Nah, I'm just kidding. We're waiting for our turn to go on the Sky Slide. I'm funny. So we're officially waiting in line to go on the Sky Slide, and it's literally right here. I'm so nervous. I didn't think I'd be nervous. But yeah, this is how high up we are. Let me show you out the window. We're on the 70th floor. We're gonna slide. That's insane. Alright, here we go. We successfully made it down the Sky Slide, and we now made it to the observation deck. More to come on the Sky Slide later, but for now I'll take you on a trip around the observation deck. Well, we successfully made it back to Warner Brothers Studios. Unfortunately, we are an hour early for our tour, so we're just kind of hanging out, roaming around. A couple of our group went to go get some food. Yep, pretty much chilling for the next hour. We killed some time by driving down Sunset Boulevard, but not much, like 20 minutes. I don't really know what we're gonna do for the next hour. Fun times. Alright, well, they decided to let us on the Warner Brothers studio tour early, so we're gonna go ahead and start. Our whole party made it here early, which is amazing because they were coming in from a flight. So we're all here and we're getting ready to start the tour. What's behind me? Warner Brothers. Yay! So, before you go on a Warner Brothers lot tour, of course you have to have the mandatory Starbucks. And Amy finally made it to California, and which is great because she's the one that wanted to go on the lot tour, so it wouldn't have been fun without her. So, we have our mandatory Starbucks and we're about to go on the lot tour.
Structure. But in reality, the rest of that house, the interior scenes that we film, we do in one of our sound stages instead of using this backlot area here. We love our backlots. They have that real world appeal, all the real nature lending itself to our scenes here in our jungle set, of course. Our backlots aren't large enough, we can drive through them, we can really spread out and film those large sequences here. But we worry about things like the weather when we're out here in our backlots. If it were raining today, that would affect our filming schedule. Same thing, if we had a plane fly by over our heads right now, we'd have to stop everything we're doing, wait for the plane to go away before we can resume. Laramie Street was where we filmed all of our Western pictures back in the day. But when Western started to fade in popularity, we decided it was time to tear down Laramie Street, throw up something a little bit more modern in its place. So we decided that this sort of suburban backlot area here, this neighborhood set, was really all we were missing out of our studio backlots. So we threw these house structures up in 2004. Every single house structure that you see also doubles as an office, so shows like Two Broke Girls, they have their writing and production. These were put in place initially for the show Friends. It was so popular back in its time, it really prompted us to get organized with our audience system. So we committed to those cues permanently in the late 90s, and we still use them to this day. So if you ever come back to our studio for a taping, we'll line you up there first before we actually take you out to your soundstage. So we're going to kind of take this back entrance here. This backlot we again called Midwest, Anytown, USA. Typically portrays small town type locations for us on screen. And this first little neighborhood section here we call Kings Row. Named after the film Kings Row with Ronald Reagan. This is what these house structures were initially built for. And Ronald Reagan, believe it or not, was one of our most prolific actors. He did over 40 films with our studio before becoming President of the United States. A lot of people forget about his acting career. Makes him third most behind James Cagney and Bette Davis, who did 55 films with us in total. She did the most out of any individual actor. So these house structures built initially for his film Kings Row. Since been used in productions like Gremlins. This corner house structure here on the left was Miss Deagle's house in the movie Gremlins. It's also the Seaver home from Growing Pains. That looks familiar at all from those opening title sequences. We feature this on Growing Pains. The house across the way here on the right, this green structure, currently portrays Emily Field's house on the show Pretty Little Liars. But we here on the lot refer to it as the Geller house. This is where Monica and Ross grew up on Friends, their childhood home. Every house set that you see is what we call a practical set. It means that it's large enough inside of this structure. If we want to do our filming inside, we can. Typically these houses will have very typical layouts of though. They're currently here filming that next season. They were using this backlot as recently as last week, so a lot of these items still in place for them to come and film. So all the furniture that you see, all the window treatments, etc., all very current for that production. Very good indication as to what it's like when our production's here to really customize these backlot locations here. So this backlot has also been Stars Hollow, Connecticut for Gilmore Girls. This was River City, Iowa and The Music Man. Hazard County, Georgia for the Dukes of Hazzard TV show. And Seinfeld, the very last episode ever of Seinfeld, that series finale filmed here in this backlot. And the episode features Jerry Seinfeld and the gang on a flight to Paris. Their flight has taken emergency landing and landing in this sort of building small town called Latham, Massachusetts. This portrayed Latham on screen. So the very last episode of Seinfeld filmed here. We have those bragging rights in this backlot. Most of our productions, when they come to Midwest, they start with this town center square area here on the left and kind of build their way out. So the casino that we saw, they'll put that right in the middle there anytime they're here filming Gilmore Girls. And establish that as like town center also from there. Pretty Little Liars opposite that big clock tower right there in the middle as well. So the town center square has been featured on its own in films like Norbit with Eddie Murphy. There's a big carnival scene that's filmed here. We also covered this area up into to be this close to each other on the show Pretty Little Liars. But very common techniques. We build one large structure in our backlot here. We use every single different side of it for different locations. Pretty much treating these like those facade structures, so filming a lot of our scenes out in front. Pretty Little Liars has their high school set inside of their soundstage, so anytime they're inside the high school, they film those episodes for season 1. Those episodes came out this past February on Netflix. They were released all at once. And then the whole cast and crew, they just came back this summer to start filming season 2 of Fuller House. So they're another summertime production here for us. So that structure back in play there. The next section of this same Midwest backlot we call French Street. So this area here, we call it French Street because as far as we know, we have the last standing structure from the film Casablanca over here, and it's a little difficult with these trucks, so I'll try to give you a good view regardless, but this black and gray structure right here on the right hand side, this very first structure, this as far as we know is it from Casablanca. We have the last standing set right here at our studio. Won our studio Best Picture Oscar as well, so very special to us. The location in the film where the characters reminisce will always have Paris, so we went ahead and nicknamed this French Street after the Casablanca production. The structure right next door to it, this white structure with the large windows, this is the apartment building on the TV show Big Bang Theory, so anytime they show the outside of the apartment. Should look way different to you though if you are familiar with the show, and that's because we actually cover the structure up with what we call a planton facade. Saves Us the Trolls went off the air in 2007. They actually left this up here in the Midwest backlot, and other productions like Pretty Little Liars have used it since. And now that Gilmore Girls has come back for those 4 additional episodes, they came right back to the Midwest backlot here. A lot of these landmarks are right where they left them, so we were able to pick up, start filming right away. Very cool there to have that sort of nostalgia there. This grassy section out in front of Miss Patty's dance studio. one of our largest grassy sections here on the lot, so our productions can spread out just a bit. And those kite wars from Big Bang Theory also filmed those scenes right here on this grassy section. Across the way on the right, this brown structure currently outfitted as the Apple Rose Grill from Pretty Little Liars. This is also Luke's Diner on Gilmore Girls, two very prominent locations of two very different productions. But again, that transformation process really coming into play. So we paint it brown, we change out the window treatments there, even details like our lighting fixtures, even down to the doorknob. We'll switch out doorknobs for every single production as well. Fiona works on the show. So one of our summertime productions, they're constantly out here using this backlot for all the scenes that they film for their show. This connects right to our big backlot here on the left-hand side of York Street. This was our original backlot set. So when we first purchased the property, this was already here. This was part of the first National Pictures studio. It's our oldest backlot. Everything else that we've seen so far has been built up and around this particular area at our studio. There's actually a big fire on New York Street.
Batman's 1940. Flash was 50. Let's see Superman. 1930.
I'll come back to that. Wait, I want to. What is this?
Kryptonite. Stick your hand in, you can touch it.
Look at that eyeball.
It's a panda.
Oh, he's nice.
He has a gun. So I don't know if he's nice.
Oh, darn. He says friends forever.
Travels tour.
Are we supposed to
Please make your way
go
down
upstairs
to
too?
the
Yeah, the Harry Potter's up there. I'm just getting video of this, but I really care about Harry Potter.
What?
I said I'm just getting video of this, but I really care about Harry Potter. So of course, I'm hardcore fangirling right now because I am in, well, I'm surrounded by Harry Potter. Here we go. What?
I saw part of one when they were running around chasing each other riding.
You said you didn't mind it. You lie.
I don't even want to. You can't even see him.
I'm gonna put music over this. So it doesn't matter.
At some point, we have to take a picture and put the studio life filter.
Oh, studio life. Okay,
That's what it says. It's a Snapchat filter.
that's hilarious. Okay,
And then another one says, shh, quiet on the set.
that's amazing. Gryffindor.
What's this?
It looks like they're letters from Mr. Potter.
A lot of them
Mm-hmm.
from the same person.
I know. Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
Oh, you may not think I'm good.
There's 3 of them. There's one fish, one set. Let's do like
Nothing hidden in your head.
Ooh, I like Burbank Studio Life.
Oh my gosh, it's already 8 o'clock at home.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
If you are on Dennis's tour, please meet us by the Superman costume. Once again, if you are on Dennis's tour, please meet us by the Superman costume.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Because they wore them forever.
You see this thing?
Downstairs, okay?
Okay, I'll be down there.
Slytherin.
Hold on, I'm videoing. I'll do that in a minute. Yeah, Mom wants a picture with you.
For each photo, I'm only doing 3 seconds, so.
And then, of course, Batman. You want a picture together with him?
Everybody go crazy.
Thank you.
Put your head back down and left again. Right, say hi to your family. Hug to your friends on the other side. Love kiss. Mwah, mwah. There you go. Splash the water. Splash it again. Watch out for the boat. Ah! Put your hands out to the side. There you go. All the way up. And you're gonna fall. Watch out. Ah! There you go. All right, look around for Hogwarts. It's over there. Wait. You found it. And smile. Let's play. 1, 2, 3. Be scared, guys. Good. Up your face. Hold it there. And action. Put it back down. Lean left. Lean right. Lean left again. Left part. Get out of the way. Left right. The other side. Everybody in the way. Come here. Miss there. Ah! Left. Right. Left again. Grab your cape. Cover your face. Put it back down. Lean left. Right. Left again. Move out of the way. Watch out. Watch out. In a bud. Hit your face. Watch it out. Left. Right. Say hi to your family over here. All right. Get back to work. Lean left. Joker's right here. Punch him. Punch him on the other side. Punch him. Punch right side. Left side. Left. Right. Left again. Left part of the body. Your way. Watch out. Watch out. Grab your cape with both hands. There you go. Fly out of the city. Perfect. And smile this way. 1, 2, 3. Just 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Point as we can. Right hand. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Alright.
Dab. Keeps defocusing, just so you know.
Hey guys, so we are back at the house again, as you can tell. I stopped filming this afternoon because I was in a pretty shitty mood, so it would have been just me annoyed all evening. But now we're back, and it's pretty chill. We're watching TV, getting ready for bed. I'm still adjusting to Pacific time versus Eastern time, so I'm 3 hours ahead sleep-wise, and trying to force myself to stay awake, and it's not working. So I'm getting ready to take all this off my face and go to bed. But yeah, it's been a pretty fun and adventurous day. And yeah, excited for tomorrow. Good night.